YNY family. Hi, Jeff here. It's not your fault. You saw the title there, speaking the truth without blame or shame. I actually wanted to say speaking your truth without blame and shame. You as the codependent and enabler, we have the right to speak our mind and speak our truth. You have the duty, you have the obligation to speak your truth. Now, how do we do that without blame or shame? Oh, Lord. Well, how much time do we got? We have to make sure we choose our words properly, because they will be used against us in a court of law, in a court of judgment by your loved one, I should say. We must remember the fact that we are dealing with somebody who's not of sound mind. So when you speak your truth, it's very important that you don't use your communication skills and not use blame, not use defensive words that are going to send your loved one off on a tangent. Okay. We had a video just recently. I talked about trigger words, emotional triggers. Well, there are triggers for your loved one as well. Also, they're much more sensitive than you are. Okay. They're like you ever watch these TV shows and the guy's trying to defuse a bomb? That's what dealing with your loved one's like. Okay. Any little thing can set them off because they're looking for anything to take the attention off of them anyway to do it. So when you speak your truth, I'm going to give you some examples, and then I want you guys to drop down the comments after you like and subscribe, and leave the comments and the little notification bell. So I'm going to give you some examples, some of the things that I have done in the past, and some of the things that maybe you can pick up from that. So speaking the truth without blame or shame. You can tell your loved one how you are feeling without using the words, you caused me to this, or you are making me do this, or the reason why I feel this way is because of you. You can simply state, I'm sad, I'm confused, I'm emotionally drained, I feel like my prayers aren't being answered. You can feel however you want to feel. I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you how I feel in this situation. Now, full stop. If you listen to anything I just said right there, I did not once blame your loved one for the situation. I didn't ever once say, you're the reason why this is happening. You're the reason why this, and you caused me to do this, and I'm angry at you. You speak your truth. You tell your loved one why you feel the way you feel. They cannot deny your feelings. No one can tell you how you should feel. Okay. No one can tell you that, oh, you don't feel that way, or you shouldn't feel that way. Doesn't work that way. You feel how you want to feel because that's how you feel. When you speak your truth, take a deep breath, clear your head. There's a portal that can open up, a conduit from your higher power into your mind, into your soul. Open that up. Turn that lifeline on. That life light inside you will open up, and just speak. Just talk. Talk without blame. Talk without guilt. Talk without shame. Don't be accusatory. The reason why I feel this way is because you did this. What you can say is the situation is making me feel this way. When I walked into the court the other day, I felt this way. When I saw you, when I went to the hospital, on the way over there, I was feeling this way. The whole idea is to keep them out of it, because immediately they're going to go ahead and go on this whole defensive thing. They're going to put up their shields, take out their sword, and start trying to fence with you. You're allowed to feel the way you feel. Don't ever, ever feel guilty about feeling the way you feel. So if you feel a certain way, share it. I mean, I can say right now that I am in a good place right now. My loved one is doing wonderful. All my loved ones are doing wonderful. But at times there were situations where I felt depressed, I felt anxious, I felt alone. Now that doesn't necessarily implicate them in the way I was feeling, but it doesn't change the fact that I was feeling that way. So use your words, use your higher power to find a way to communicate how you're feeling without using blame or shame. But at the same time, do not hold anything back. If there's anything inside you, one of the things we talk about is in step 8 and step 9, for those people who have forgotten their steps. Step 8 and step 9, real simple. You got, this is in every book. Okay. Step 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. And that's your loved one supposed to be doing this to find their sobriety, but at the same time, we can do it as well also. Make a list of all persons we had harmed and become willing to make amends to them all. There are people in our life, because of this situation or not because of this situation. Al-Anon is applicable to every aspect of your life, and you really should evaluate yourself of that. And then 9, make direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. So use the Al-Anon ideals and these steps to communicate how you're feeling without using blame or shame. We can communicate to any person in our life how we felt about a situation, how that person's action or inaction maybe had made you feel, but take ownership of it and remind whoever you're talking to that what you did not cause me to do the things I did. I had a free will, I had a choice to do these things, and I chose to do this A, B, or C. All right. The whole idea is to make sure you share your true feelings, but remember, no one has control over your will. No one has control over your actions. No one has control over your life except you. You choose to do the things you do. Don't use them as an scapegoat. Don't use them as a reason to get out of town on the back of a goat. Shame and blame will get you nowhere. It just all it does is just add fuel to a fire. It just stokes the flames and jacks them up. So just breathe. Tell whoever you need to talk to when you're making your amends, or when you want to share something with somebody that's maybe they've harmed you in the past or they made you feel bad, being accusatory of, hey, remember that time that we got together, we had lunch and you said a couple things? This is how I felt afterwards. Not, I blame you for the way I reacted. It doesn't work that way. Nobody has control except you. Drop down the comments if anyone here has ever been hesitant to talk to their loved one or talk to anybody that's maybe wronged them in the past or that you have wronged when you make your amends, because I'd like to hear what you guys have to say as well. Just drop down the comments. Let me know that I'm not just talking to myself, because I know Cantor, I know Anthony, I know you guys are there for me. Solidarity. But I'd like to see if maybe we get some other people out there, or Cantor and Anthony, please let me know what have you done in the past to try and ease into an amends or ease into a situation with somebody who's maybe wronged you, and how it went, because it's a delicate thing. It's trying to defuse a bomb, and it can go many different ways. So please let me know. Drop down the comments. Let me know what's worked for you guys in the past. Okay. So that said, keep coming back. It works if you work it. Let it begin with who? You. Right. Exactly. And by all means, say a prayer for the prayerless. May God bless you. May God keep you. And God bless America.